For 7 consecutive World Cups, starting in 1994 and ending in 2018, Mexico has been trapped in the same nightmare, failing to reach the crucial 5th game, the quarter-final stage. 7 times, the final whistle blows and the same moment of crushing national silence descends. It's the moment the Mexican dream dies, always at the round of 16 stage. This ritual, the pursuit of the Quinto Partido, 5th game, is a national obsession. We examined 3 decades of failure, detailing the games that forged this curse and explaining why 2026 is their only guaranteed chance to break it. Mexico is a World Cup constant, making them one of the most frequent global participants with 16 appearances since the inaugural 1930 event. This is not a team that struggles to qualify. El Tri is the big fish in a small pond, consistently dominating regional tournaments. But when they step onto the world stage, the pattern repeats. Every 4 years, the cycle hits an invisible wall. That wall is the first knockout round, the round of 16. Between 1994 and 2018, 7 straight tournaments ended at this exact point. This consistency of failure is a statistical anomaly that defines their global identity. The result is a 30-year mental block. It is a serious problem. Critics argue that this generation of El Tri lacks the charisma and quality of the country's legendary teams. The curse is hitting the same invisible wall 7 times in a row when running the same race. Every 4 years, the cycle renews, agonizing near misses, tactical collapses, and penalty heartbreak against historical rivals. The psychological weight became unbearable for veterans. Rafael Marquez, a legendary figure, played in 5 World Cups, matching the standard set by Antonio Carvajal, who achieved the feat between 1950 and 1966. Marquez served as captain through multiple tournaments. His individual quality proves the modern generation has the talent, yet the team still failed collectively. The psychological hurdle of the 5th game now arguably outweighs the quality of the opposing side. This internal conflict is the true challenge they face. The ultimate solution to this purely psychological problem might have always been written in the history books, requiring a very specific stage. There is only one solution, and history proves it. The pressure of hosting is also the only known antidote to the team's greatest weakness. Mexico's only 2 times ever reaching the quarterfinals, the true 5th game, were the 2 times they previously hosted the tournament, 1970 and 1986. That 1986 quarterfinal shows just how close they came. The home team held powerhouse West Germany to a 0-0 draw before losing the match in a heartbreaking penalty shootout. It was decided by pure chance. The Estadio Azteca in Mexico City is the unique symbol of this success. The feeling of sacred ground dramatically influences football performance, and the Estadio Azteca holds a unique power unmatched by any stadium in the world. This stadium is sacred ground, where World Cup legends like Pelé and Maradona cemented their status. The Estadio Azteca in Mexico City is the only stadium in the entire world to have hosted 2 separate World Cup final matches in 1970 and 1986. It is the only stadium that has delivered the Quinto Partido. In 2026, Mexico will become the first nation in history to host the World Cup 3 separate times. This triple hosting proves their global significance, but it escalates the pressure beyond measure. The 2026 World Cup, which Mexico is co-hosting with the US and Canada, will feature the largest ever field of 48 teams. This gives El Tri a newly paved road with a different, perhaps easier route map to the destination. The coach tasked with navigating this immense pressure is Javier Aguirre. Aguirre was a member of Mexico's 1986 World Cup squad that reached the quarterfinals, and this is his 3rd time coaching El Tri in a World Cup. He knows exactly how to succeed under the immense pressure of playing at home. The coach sees this not just as a job, but as an irreplaceable, historic opportunity. As Javier Aguirre put it, being part of the national team and playing a World Cup at home is priceless. He has insisted on a radical refresh, bringing in 13 players who were not part of the squad 4 years prior to break the tactical and emotional link with past failures. To follow how this team navigates the immense pressure, stick around. We analyze these defining moments every week. Part of this renewed squad is 17-year-old midfielder Gilberto Mora, who could become the youngest Mexican man ever to play in the tournament. This is the dream origins moment for the next generation. However, doubts remain. Critics and fans believe little has really changed, even with the roster refresh. They see the same tactical failing. The reason Mexico started the curse in 1994 is because a self-inflicted ban in 1990 wiped out an entire generation of players, preventing a necessary tactical evolution. Mexico was banned by FIFA from entering the 1990 World Cup held in Italy after officials discovered the team had fielded overaged players during the 1988 Olympic Games qualifiers. The curse only runs from 1994. The 4-year gap in national memory was defined not by loss but by complete absence from the world stage. For more on the golden era of Mexican football, see our analysis of Hugo Sanchez's legendary career, noted for his historic success with Real Madrid in the 1980s. The 2026 tournament is the moment of truth. This hosting duty forces El Tri to finally confront the brutal legacy of always failing before the 5th game. 2026 is not just a chance, it is a mandate. Fail now, and the Quinto Partido curse becomes permanently enshrined in the tricolour identity. If you like this, Morocco stunned the world in 2022. In 2026, it won't be a surprise. That's the next one.